Yo, 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 another episode of FY20 Friday. Psst, come here. Still pandemic edition. Woo, all right. As per usual, you're on YouTube, you know what to do. If you're liking these videos, share, like, subscribe, so we can help other people get the message out so they can be the best version of themselves, and hopefully help you through some tough times and just how to always be improving and growing. So today's video is real-time how to flip your 20, because this was a rough week for me. So I'm going to share how I flipped my 20, how I worked to come out of the funk I was in this week. And I did this one other time. I think it was back at the end of January. I had hurt my calf muscle, and I was showing you real time how to flip your 20. So we're 4 months into this pandemic, and obviously I've had some bad days, as everybody has, certainly. But something about this week, I don't know if it's the fatigue of it all, but I had a rough week. Like, just physically I was tired, emotionally, mentally. I just felt like I just can't work out anymore. I can only go on so many walks. I can only drink so much water. I can only watch another, webinar or something. So I just started feeling like gloomy and kind of sad, and just really not wanting to do anything, that's not like me. I mean, I definitely have days like that, and I still, take the day off and I come back stronger the next, which I will certainly come back stronger after this week. I know that because history tells me that. When I have bad days, bad weeks, I come back just stronger. So I know it will happen, but I'm literally right now, even though I sound energetic, like 20 minutes ago, I was like, oh my God, I gotta go make this video. Okay, so here's the thing. I imagine you can relate to this too. Oh, by the way, I didn't mention, this is my first video with, I got a little stand-up desk to put on my big desk, and I'm like, I can move and do jumping jacks now. So actually I'm really liking this, because sitting is the new smoking. So the way it works for me, and I think you can probably relate to this, we start to look at things that we normally like to do, and then when we don't feel like doing them, and those kind of stack on top of each other, and it just feels like, God, what's wrong with me? And we look at the to-do list that we have to do, and you just don't feel like doing it. Like, I can see my backyard right now and all of the weeds. Oh my gosh. Like, I did some in the front yard the other day, but honestly, in this moment, it feels overwhelming. And I love working in my yard. I love it. I love getting my hands dirty. Love it. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't. I can't right now. So that catches me like, ooh, that's different. And I just a bunch of things. So, even like cleaning up the kitchen, I'm like, ugh. It just feels like everything seems to be a burden this week. And I can laugh just because I'm tired, and I know I'm not alone with this, but I'm going to keep it real with you. I've told you I will always do that. So, yesterday was really rough. I just felt like doing nothing. I did some things. I still got my stairs in, but I just woke up this morning. I didn't even want to get out of bed, but I did. I went for a walk. I was like, okay, what's next? I was like, I'll cut my grass because it's garbage day tomorrow. So I start looking at things that I can start to build momentum on. Again, 20 minutes ago, I was just like pouting. I was pouting and whining. And then I put a quick little list together of things I can do. One is recording this video. The next thing will be something kind of simple that I need to do for tomorrow. So it becomes like, the way I look at it is, oh my gosh, I'm going down the rabbit hole of everything's too hard, despair, like, when will this end? I can't believe I have to do all these things today. And it just becomes this rabbit hole of and you almost feel like you're suffocating, or certainly I know I do, and the overwhelm makes me just want to stop and do nothing. I'm pretty sure you or someone can relate to that. So then I start to say, okay, this makes sense. We're 12 weeks in, 16 weeks in. You're allowed to have a bad week. This is part of a previous video we talked about giving yourself some grace and space. I'm allowed to have a bad week. And this is the first real bad week in 4 months, I'll take it. Like, I've had bad days, but this week is just like, meh. So then I start to say, okay, build that momentum. Make a simple list, not an overwhelming list. Okay, I did a couple things today. I'm doing this now. And then I get these glimpses in my head of like, oh, I know tomorrow's gonna be so much better. I know tomorrow's gonna be so much better. And I keep telling myself that, because then I go, oh, I'm gonna do this thing tomorrow. I know tomorrow's better. It's not gonna be another day of exactly like feeling this bad. So but because I know that that's kind of my way of getting through things. I know I'm gonna feel better. This isn't gonna be like forever. But when you're in it, it's hard. But this is where Flip Your 20 comes in, is I can acknowledge I'm in this rut this week. We're 4 months in. Oh, that makes sense. Instead of saying like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? Just get up, go work out, go do some more stairs, go walk, go read, go da-da-da-da-da-da. I go, oh no, this makes sense. I don't need to beat myself up over it. This makes sense. I'm allowed to have a rough week. So it's catching yourself before you go too far down, and then how to little by little kind of crawl your way back out. So, and I think part of it too is, again, especially if you're on your phones, our comparison machines, you look at someone else who's doing something really good or having a great week or a fun day, and then we compare ourselves, and look, comparison will crush your soul every time. So if you're in a funk, I would encourage you, as I'm encouraging myself, just to stay off of it, because it doesn't help. Certainly the news doesn't help. Woo, doggy. So it's finding ways for you in what works in your life and what you've done in the past, because if you've been successful in the past, rinse and repeat, is to find out what works for you and then start doing those things little by little. I don't expect when I'm done with this video to be like, yay, I'm better, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to have a little bit more energy. I got this great email today from a school counselor in the Philippines asking if he could use one of my videos on resilience on this channel. That made me feel great. I'm like, wow, the Philippines, that's amazing, right? So I'm going to take off, like, that to me was like a nice jolt of like, oh, okay, like things are still good, like you're okay. But this is what we have to do, and you have to learn your style. You have to learn your patterns. You have to learn your habits to know how to pull yourself out. Hopefully, I'm going for a walk in a couple hours with a friend. If the storm holds off, that'll be good for me too. So, I scheduled something really fun to do on Friday. Although I'm recording this on a Thursday, tomorrow, Friday. I made plans to do something really cool, something I've done before but haven't done in a while. I'm not going to say it until I've done it, and then I'll post it on Instagram, and if I remember, I'll put it in the comments below. But I needed to do something that's going to break me out of this habit and this pattern of this week. So I kind of like go big or go home. So I'm looking forward to doing that thing tomorrow. Just thinking about it, see, I'm smiling. So point of all this, I feel like this is a rambly one, but that's okay too, because it's real. And my thoughts aren't super cohesive this week because my energy's been just low. But nothing really lasts forever. The good moods, the bad moods, the ups, the downs, all of it. But it's learning how to navigate through, especially in the tougher times. And to convince yourself of it. Or I should say, and convince yourself of it and take action. Like going for the walk, cutting the grass, going for the walk with my friend today. Like, they're actions. If we just keep thinking it in our head, it gets trapped in here. And even just making this video, I'm feeling better because I'm getting these thoughts and feelings out of my head. Same is true for you, whether it's recording your own voice, a video, talking to a friend, texting them, whatever it is, writing it to get it out, especially when you're in a funk, is a great way to flip your 20 to start to move forward and get back to your regular state. So I hope that has helped. Again, probably rambly, but I don't edit and I'm not going to do it again. Keeping it real. All right, so have a great rest of the day. I will see you in a couple days for the next Monday with Molly. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Flip your 20. Peace.